Happy Halloween, my little Midnight Movie Maniacs, and welcome to Midnight Movie Mania. I am your host, John, and with me is my co-host and cohort, Spike.
Happy Halloween.
Right, and tonight by public...
I should have said that in a more maniacal way. It was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, I was going to do the whole Elvira opening with the... what is it? The gave a lot to say, the quote that brings the fear and stuff, but I run out of the third thing she usually says, so I was like, screw it. So I was going to do the what was it, Highlander one where he goes, "Happy Halloween, ladies," and and it's shot for one. So by public demand, and by public demand, I mean demand, this thing won by a stomping, 12-14% or something ridiculous like that. So we're covering Trick or Treat, the cult classic that sat on the show for 2 years before being shot out onto DVD and then became a cult phenomenon. And I'll probably get bitched up for saying that because it's not a cult movie, it's not a shit movie, or whatever. Trick or Treat. Obviously, this is the first time you saw this thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was the first time. And I'm like, how did I not ever see this movie before? It's phenomenal. I had so much fun watching this movie from beginning to end. There was not a moment that I was like, I wasn't enjoying myself.
Yeah. I mean, I first saw this back in 2009 or 10 when I bought this for every Halloween for the past, since I was 18. I host a Halloween all-night-a-thon, and I pick out the worst movies I can get my hands on, or horror movies I can get my hands on, and I do a mix and match sort of thing. And this was one of the times, it was 2009 or 2010, and this was one of the 5 movies. And by the end of that, my mate was pissed off. He said this was a piece of shit because he'd heard of the reputation behind it, and he heard that this thing was great. I mean, I had whispers online saying, "Oh my god, this thing is the latest, greatest, must-see movie." So I bought it, and we watched it, and he wasn't pleased. He was pissed.
Really?
He was furious. It was like, whoa. I mean,
there are so many more important things to be pissed about than that.
Oh my god! Apart from Anna Paquin, he was furious at this thing. I was like, "Oh, calm down," So we slapped on. Was it House 2? I think it was. We slapped on, and he loved that thing, so did it. And we slapped on some crappiest movies and did it. So yeah. But yeah, he was pissed at this movie. I mean, I was like, "Geez, calm down, my god! It's only a 88-minute movie or something ridiculous like that. So calm down, my lord." So this came from a 1996 MTV short called Season's Greetings. Have you seen this thing? No?
I have not.
It's a special feature on the DVD. It's about 3.5 minutes long, and it introduces the world to Sam the pumpkin.
Right.
What the hell he hangs a ghoul? I don't know. He is goblin. What the hell he is? And it's basically 3.5 minutes long, and he's out trick or treating at midnight, as you do, and he's getting stopped from the shadows by a sinister man. He goes down a dark alley, and there's like crashing sound effects and and it shows you Sam walking out with the guy's body in his bag, and he starts to whistle, and it goes, "Season's Greetings," and they just laugh. That's it. That's the whole thing. So that is the introduction to Sam.
Yeah. Well, that was supposed to be that was the working title of the movie was Season's Greeting, but they thought it was going to be too Christmassy, so.
Yeah, then it changed it. Yeah. I mean, when I first saw this thing, I was kind of about this thing because I heard it was from the writer of X-Men 2, Superman Returns, and Urban Legend Bloody Mary. And my god, Urban Legend Bloody Mary is a piece of absolute shit. Oh my lord, it's terrible. It looks like it's filmed on a bloody iPhone. So it does, from about 10 feet away. It is ridiculous. I mean, have you seen the Urban Legend movies? I'm not doing that before. The Urban Legend franchise, there's 3 of them.
The Urban Legend? No, wait, I take that back. I think I've seen the first one like ages ago when it first came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know there were anymore.
Yeah, there's one urban legend with Robert Englund and a few other horror icons, which is the 1990, what was it, 97 or 98 that came out. Then there's Urban Legend 2 Final Cut, which came out in, 2000 and something. And then there was Urban Legend Bloody Mary, and that is the worst of the worst. It's like, Jesus. A budget of, what thing, behind a sofa or something. Like, oh, look, money, woo! So, yeah.
Yeah.
God, the Urban Legend of the Bloody Mary killer, the Bloody Mary, bloody, it's crap. It's like, ugh, whatever. Terrible movie. So I was kind of on edge.
He turned around and he also wrote and directed Godzilla King of the Monsters, which I loved.
I'm not a fan of Godzilla. Yeah.
You're not? Oh, gosh darn it.
Although, in saying that, to be fair, I did like Kong versus Godzilla. That was
good. Yeah.
Good.
There's another one now, so there's gonna be 2.
Oh dear. But yes, I'm not a fan of Godzilla movies. I think they're too, overhyped for what they are.
Oh really? I love them. I love every single one of them. I mean, some of them are really, really bad, like really bad. Some of the Toho stuff is like really bad, but there's a nostalgia sense to it too. A Godzilla movie could be bad but really nostalgic, and so you're just like, aw. Anyway.
That's true. I mean, it could be the fact I actually saw Godzilla 98 in the cinema, and that thing is the worst thing I've seen to date in the cinema. It put me off monster movies for years. I mean, that thing was just dire. So it was. I mean,
that was not great.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones. Like Shin Godzilla is phenomenal.
I've heard they are, but like I says, I'm sort of wary of kaiju movies. I saw Pacific Rim and went, "Oh, this is quite good," but watched the second one. The second one's a piece of shit. So it's like, oh my lord, what happened to this thing? So
I love Pacific Rim. I never saw the sequel, but I really like Pacific. I love anything kaiju, so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I have seen some of the classic Godzilla movies, such as the 70 King Kong versus Godzilla, where they fly in. They fly in Godzilla on helicopters with the nets, or is that King Kong they do it with? And
King Kong, I think with King Kong, yeah, they fly him off from me, don't they? I don't remember.
Oh my god! All I remember is the Godzilla jig, the little dance thing he does, the little jig he does. I don't remember that, and it's like, oh my god.
He does. It played well with the Japanese audience because it's a very specific dance that the Japanese audience knew, but the American audience looks at it and he's like, what is he doing? So anyway, yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Or the Godzilla flying drop kick, where he just jumps and flies to.
Oh god, terrible. Okay, I really love Godzilla, but there are some problems.
Yeah, Godzuki being number 1. My God, Godzuki. Oh God.
That's another thing. Yeah, don't get me started. And yet I've seen every episode, so I can't really talk. That was terrible.
Oh my god. But like I say, King of Monsters to me was a bit too much. It was too. Look, we have King.
That's what I loved.
The thing was.
That's what I loved about it was they had so many monsters, which I knew all the monsters that were going to be in it. So I'm thinking before I see the movie, I'm like, okay, this is not going to go well. There's just no way they can pack all this into a movie and have it make sense. And yet they did, to me anyway. And I was just like, how did they do that? I think they could have been another hour long, but that's just me.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I was expecting to have the smog monster or the gas monster they had or something like that. The one from I can't remember. I was also expecting Godzilla 2000 to pop up, but yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it didn't happen.
I mean, now I'm going to be thinking, should we do a Godzilla movie next year sometime? I'm not sure.
Yes, there's a new Toho Godzilla coming out in December.
Oh.
So that looks pretty good. Of course, they can always make a Godzilla movie look really good in a preview.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's very true. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'm actually toying the idea of doing Godzilla 98 for this podcast. What do you think?
That would be fun. That would be so much fun. I don't care what our listeners want. I want that.
Yeah. Is that a Midnight movie? Let me think. But anyway, let's get back to this movie. Now, he's been teasing doing Trick or Treat 2 for years, but I doubt it'll ever happen because it's been too long between movies. I doubt it will happen, but never say never in Hollywood. I mean, Sam makes a fortune in merchandise, so
yeah.
never say never.
I mean, if the cult status of this movie keeps elevating, they might allow him to do it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I mean, he has proven himself, as you said, with the two Godzilla movies, but his his movie oeuvre, what you call it that, it's not actually that great. I mean, so it's like you're kind of hit and miss. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's not necessarily a proven. He's very uneven in his success. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is that. Yeah, I mean, it also comes from the mind, or rather, the pockets of Bryan Singer, who Michael Dougherty met on the set of X2, and Spy on Returns became fast friends, and he gave him the go ahead and the stamp of approval to make this movie. So they have this thing. I think the budget was, what was it, 20 million something? Or 12? Let's see.
12 million, yeah.
So this was a relatively small budget for what this is.
I was surprised at that number. I was like, whoa, that seems really low, but that's what it said.
Yes, I think there's been a lot of funny handshake deals done with the budget here. I'm thinking, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, sort of thing.
There was not a single death on screen. It was all off screen. Every single death was off screen, so that cuts a budget.
Yeah, that's true. That's very. Although in saying that the werewolf transformation must have cost a fortune. These suits looked fantastic.
Oh, yeah, that was totally worth every penny they spent on it.
So let's talk Halloween. Are you a fan of the holiday?
Oh, me? Oh, absolutely. Yes. I love a good scary movie. I don't dress up. I'm not a person that dresses up. So, I might this year actually, because I do have a costume. Last year at the end of Halloween, I got a costume on clearance for like $5.
Okay.
But it was literally the only one left, and so I bought it, and it is a zombie bride. So, and the really sad part, okay, if that's not sad enough. But the really sad part is it's a girl's costume.
Does it fit?
And it fits. It fits perfectly.
Is it flattering?
So I'm like, yeah, okay, yes, I am flat chested. Thank you. But it's it looks ridiculous on me, but it does fit. So I might do that for Halloween.
Yeah. Love your drag queen realness. Why don't you?
Yeah, a big, huge beard and a pride costume. That'll go really well together.
Oh my goodness. So, like I said, are you a fan of the franchise, Halloween movies franchise?
Yes, I have not seen all of them. In fact, I've seen just a few of them. I know there's a ton of them now. Like I've never seen the Rob Zombie ones. And some of the later ones. I've not seen the later ones because I keep meaning to go catch up, and I never do. So when a new one came out, I was like, well, I can't see that yet because I haven't seen the previous one. So I'm behind. But I love them. I love those things.
From what I understand, the franchise is on hold until 2028. So you've got a while yet to catch up on the three modern ones. So
I can see one or two every Halloween until then, and catch up.
Yeah. Although in saying that, I would avoid the Rob Zombie movies. They are just terrible, especially part 2. It makes no bloody sense. It's like, ooh, a white horse, yay, and it's like, oh, piss off. It's just,
those ones are kind of set outside of the universe, though, aren't they? Kind of
yes.
amongst
Yeah.
themselves. Okay.
Yeah. There's oh god, here we go. There's 5 branches, I believe. There's the original timeline, which has 1, 2, H2O, Halloween Resurrection, and there's that timeline. There's the other timeline where it has 1, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. There's the other one where it has 3. It's just 1. It's just a 3, and that's it. Halloween 3, that is. And then there is the 4, 5, 6 arc, which is its own timeline also. So it's like, okay, and of course you've got the raw zombie ones, and it's like, oh my god. So yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Okay. I'll have to. I don't know how I'm going to keep track of all that, but okay. I might have to DM you and ask you which ones to watch.
No, what you're better doing basically is getting the DVDs or the Blu-rays or the 4Ks or whatever, and start from 78, go up to 20. When the hell the last one came out? Just watch them all as they come out the years. Screw the timelines and all that crap. I mean, just watch what you want to watch.
Yeah.
But my personal favourites are Halloween, the original Halloween, Halloween 4, and H2O. The rest of them are mediocre to shite. With Raw Zombies 2 being utter dog shit, and Halloween Kills being underdog shit. It is just dire.
Really?
I can't stand Halloween Kills. What it did to that franchise is a fucking joke, frankly. I mean, oh my god.
Well, that's too bad.
But like I said,
all that money.
Yeah. I mean, yes, Halloween makes money. I mean, obviously because it was released on Halloween and the fan base is rabid. But what they did to the franchise, that last movie, is just unforgivable. It's just dire.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't spoil it. I'll be interested in seeing how terrible it is.
No, the only thing that's good about the Halloweens, the David Gordon Green Halloweens, is Jamie Lee Curtis. She is pitch perfect as a traumatized Laurie Strode. So.
Oh yeah, I love her in anything she does. So.
Yeah, true. Let me see now. So when did the last time you went to trick or treating?
Oh gosh. It's probably with my kids when they were like really young. They must have been like 2 and 3 at the time. And my daughter, it turns 31 tomorrow. So it's a while.
Oh, dear. I mean, for me, it was 93, I think it was, 92 and 93, and I just stopped. And then I got hooked on a horror bug. I became more and more obsessed with horror movies and such. Oh, yeah. And boom, there is me, this complete encyclopedia of useless facts and useless knowledge and all this stuff just buzzing around the place. So yeah. What else we got here? Oh yes, Halloween specials. Are you a fan of them or not?
A fan of what?
Halloween specials, like Roseanne's Halloween specials, or
yeah,
the X-Files and such. I mean,
yeah, I always like a good horror episode. Yeah,
I actually,
episode, not necessarily horror.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I actually love watching the Roseanne Halloween specials every year. I loved them. They were getting more and more ridiculous, and then she went completely doolally insane. And moving on swiftly, shall we say? And I loved the Buffy the Vampire Slayer Halloween specials. I loved the ones. Yeah. So, and something also. Anyway, so let's quickly run down the plot. It's Halloween night in Warren Valley, Ohio. People are partying, playing tricks, heading out for treats. Typical Halloween shit. Until the spirit of the season, a small 7-year-old boy dressed in an orange onesie, wearing a sack on his head, watches the goings-on in the small town, such as the town bullies picking on a special needs kid, or a fat greedy kid smashing pumpkins and stealing shitloads of chocolate and our candy. And we have a horned up. Yeah, it works. A horny group of girls on the prowl for fresh meat, or we have a vampiric serial killer stalking the night looking for fresh blood. Finally, the mean old man who hates Halloween, Sam Hain or Sown, has fun with them and the town, and then just runs off into the night, as you do. Things aren't all what it seems. The girls are she-wolves. The greedy boy is killed by the head teacher of the high school, and the town bullies are ripped apart by zombies of kids from the 1960s. Sam himself teaches the old man the true meaning of the season. When the old man finds out Sam is the pumpkin demon from hell. With the lessons learned, Sam returns to hell as the old man hands out what he can until the ghosts from his past come back to haunt him. So there's a little plot, Sonny.
Yeah, it's like he did a great job with like every single like Halloween trope is in this movie, and I love that about it.
Yeah. Apparently there was a sort of small Bible-ish thing he wrote down saying that this has to happen, this has to happen because we're going to teach the real meaning of Halloween. And I was like, okay then, so interesting.
The real meaning of Halloween. It sounds so Christmassy.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I love the little safety video at the start of this thing, the whole do's and don'ts of Halloween, stay on the sidewalks and that's marking. That was kind of cute, and then it just flickers and starts going.
Yeah. Apparently that wasn't a part of the movie originally. It was a part of the trailer that they put together. It was, and he liked it so much that before the movie came out, he added it to the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, interesting. I just love the fact that it just flickers and stops. And then I was going, this is so Fallout universe. It's something. Maybe going. So straight on to story one. The newlyweds. Are they newlyweds or are they just boyfriend girlfriends?
I don't know. They were very unclear.
Because he's wearing a ring at one point, and so is she. So I'm thinking they have to be newlyweds. So anyway, they are Emma, played by Leslie Bibb, and Henry, played by Tama Pinkett. I think it's pronounced Pennicott. I think pronounce his name. Anyway, he loves Halloween and she's over it. She wants to take down the decorations as soon as possible, and she wants to blow out all the jack-o'-lanterns. And rule number one: leave the jack-o'-lanterns alone. Don't blow it out at night because someone will come and kick your ass.
That's right. And can't blow them out before midnight.
I mean, I never actually heard that one until about 2005. You can't blow out the jack-o'-lanterns until after midnight because the ghosts will come back to get you, sort of stuff. It's like, oh dear.
I had never heard that before this movie. I don't know. Is that a thing? I have never heard that before.
Yeah. Well, as I said in the previous podcast, it's supposed to be you put a jack-o'-lantern in the window of your house and it entices your dead family members to come in and sit by the fire and you chat away. And when it gets to midnight, you blow it out and they go back to heaven or hell or whatever it is, the purgatory, I mean. So, yeah.
Hopefully not hell, because they'll be pissed off if you blow out that candle. No.
Yeah. So that's the whole point of a jack-o'-lantern was to entice, especially put it in the window of your house, was to entice your dead family members in to sit by the fire and discuss stuff and the heebie-jeebies. And yeah. So he tells her, don't turn off the jack-o'-lanterns, leave them on, and he goes into his bedroom to watch a porno. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, she said to put the video on, get the video ready. So I guess that's the video that she was talking about. No. Yeah.
I love the fact how he is so drunk he just passes out instantly. I'm like, really, mate? You're supposed to get laid, and
he was so anxious to get laid, and he's like, maybe not. I'm tired.
So she's, oh my god, I love that outfit. By the way, she's wearing a robot suit made out of cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Which was special made for her by Bryan Singer, because Bryan Singer wore the outfit as a kid and he knew how much of a nightmare it is to move in that thing, so he deliberately put her in that suit because he's a complete arse apparently. And what was he supposed to be? He was supposed to be a space captain or something like that. What was he?
I don't know. I kept staring at that costume, trying to figure out what the heck he is. Is it some, homage to some other movie or something? I couldn't put it together.
Because he's got like a gun on his hip.
Yeah,
but he's wearing like medieval armor. I'm going, why are you wearing medieval armor with a? I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm missing something. Like, I mean, so much of this movie, is an homage to something. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking it's probably something, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, true. So, like I say, so the two are supposed to be drunk, yet she's not staggering around the place, and he just collapses in bed and falls asleep onto it's the Animal Special movie or something, like Animal Planet Special movie or something like that. And I see. And she starts pulling down the bed sheets because she's got like bed sheet ghost lawns, and out of nowhere, from the shadows, someone is stalking her. I love the little as he runs up behind her, and he's like, and he's going, you're next. I just love the little thing.
Yeah, and the fact that when the tension of her like grabbing the sheets and pulling them off, because you just kept thinking, what's underneath that sheet, and yet nothing was under the sheet, but it was just built this great tension that was just building throughout that scene. It was great.
Yeah, that was great. I loved the attack. However, I could have done without the flash cuts. I would have seen a bit more violence, so to speak. I do love his little knife is the lollipop thing, the sucker thing. He just bites it and slits a throat with it. Just although I've got to say, for a little kid, he is one strong ass kid.
Yeah, and tall too.
Oh yes. Oh my lord.
He was striking in places that were a little above his height, but that's okay.
Yeah, true. I mean, I do love the fact he cuts her head off and puts it on a spike, and cuts the arm off and hangs it off a tree, and just like, wraps the guts around the base of a pole. I'm like, oh, he's a strong one.
Yeah.
And I love the sucker in her mouth as he wakes up finally, like hours later. He's now out of his little drunken stupor. He's outside and he sees her. And he's like, ah! It just cuts to comic book. And I was going, oh my god, this is so. What's that movie called? Creepshow. So Creepshow. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's one of the critiques that I read was that it tries to be Creepshow, but it's never going to hit Creepshow kind of thing. And I was like, I mean, it did seem kind of Creepshowish, but it was very different. It was a very different movie from Creepshow.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Creepshow and Creepshow 2. I haven't seen those in ages to go back to those.
Creepshow 3, but is utter dog shit.
Oh,
it's terrible. No. So up pops the titles, which again is shown in a comic book, and boom, we're introduced to the town fat kid, the bully fat kid. I've got in here, he's overweight, dragging a pillowcase with stolen candy in it. God damn you. I hated the kids like that. You come to your door and you go, trick or treat, and you'd give them, and they go, no, put the whole bowl in. No, it's not that one works, you greedy little shit, fuck off. That drives me insane. It's like, nope.
Yep, there's always one or two every night, every Halloween night. Can't stand them.
Or we don't want fruit, we want such. We want full size bars. That's nice, dear. Fuck off. Slammed on her face. God Almighty. Anyway, he is Charlie, played by Brett Kelly, and I just noticed the camera sort of follows the kid, and the people are in various shots. So I was going, okay then. So this has to be the first start of the night because the teacher's still alive, the girls are still there. So I'm going, this is the start of the night then.
Is it? Is it? Yeah, it would be because the old guy that stuff hasn't happened yet. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so, but yes, spoiler alert, this thing is a, what's I'm looking for, Pulp Fiction? Or was it Reservoir Dogs, where he had the whole time shift thing? Was it Pulp Fiction? Or was it Arrested Development?
Pulp Fiction, I think. Yeah, they kept. Yeah.
See, it's one of the movies which I'm not a fan of, to be honest. I'm not too keen on this whole time jump thing. It's like, no. So,
See, yeah, I didn't mind that so much, but I thought for the last story that was told, which was actually one of the middle stories, I thought it was pretty effective. They kind of had to end it there.
Yeah.
They kind of have a choice. He had to be the last story.
Although what annoys me most about this is Emma's death is the last death of the night, because Sam's going home after dealing with the old crotchety old man.
Oh, right.
And he sees her and goes, "Oh, you bitch, how dare you blow out pumpkins," and kills her, and then buggers off back down to hell. It's like, oh, so that must have been about, what, midnight or something? Because the time on this thing is all over a shot. It starts at, what, 7:30? Because there's a news report saying it's just gone past 8, and I'm going...
as far as timeline, the girl that he kills with the sucker happened in the middle because the principal hasn't gone out yet.
Yeah, I think they've fucked up their timeline, to be honest. They're trying to be too smart and they've cocked up the timeline, because Sam goes from old Mr. Krieg's house to her house, and he goes, "How dare you take down decorations? How dare you do that with a jack-o'-lantern?" and kills her. But I think they've cocked up their timeline.
Huh, interesting. I'll have to review that.
Anyway, let's go back to this. I want to know, does America have these ridiculously large Halloween parades? Or is this just a Hollywood invention?
Oh no! We definitely have those things going on. Yeah, in fact, in Athens, Ohio, there's a huge one in Athens, Ohio, every year, over by Ohio University. Chillicothe, Ohio, has one that's pretty popular. These Halloween street fairs. Columbus has one. We have a Halloween street fair every year.
Okay, then. I got down here to my notes. What's the name of that place called? Where was I now? Is what the fuck? Warren Valley, Ohio, real? No,
it is not. No. Now there is a Warren, Ohio, up by Cleveland, and there's a Warren County where near next door to Cincinnati, where Kings Island is located. But yeah, there are Warrens, but there's not a Warren Valley.
Okay. Thank you for that. So we have a TV news reporter saying it's just gone 8 o'clock, so we can establish it's 8 o'clock, and nothing has happened yet because the girls haven't bought their outfits yet. The head teacher's still wearing his stupid Dracula outfit thing, and Emma and her husband is still alive. Well, Emma's still alive, so nothing has happened yet. So it must be after 8 when all hell breaks loose.
Right. Yeah, because Krieg is watching the television when he comes on and says that. So his stuff hasn't happened, is about to happen, really, in the beginning, because his stuff happens early on. Now I want to sit down and figure out a timeline.
Oh, by the way,
rewatch the movie and say, okay, it's approximately this time and it's approximately that time.
By the way, did you catch the 3 trick-or-treaters that Krieg chases with his dog's costume thing are the 3 ones that are buried in the head teacher's back garden?
I did not. I read that on something, but I did not catch that.
I caught that at this watching. I've watched this thing about 5-6 times. I caught it at this watching. It's the clown outfit. I went, what? So he killed the 3 kids and just buried them in the backyard. I'm like, you son of a...
that part was written for that actor specifically.
Yeah,
because Michael wanted him in this. He wanted that. He wanted him to be this character, and it was written specifically for him. And he did a brilliant job.
Yeah, it was Brian Cox's idea to have the John Carpenter look with the crooked nose and the stringy hair, and he ran with the whole John Carpenter thing because it's Halloween. So Although, right, so we're introduced to the girls in the costume shop. We have Laurie, played by Anna Paquin, Danielle, played by Lauren Lee Smith, rather, Maria, played by Rochelle Ayers, and Janet, played by Monica Delane, dressed as Red Riding Hood, Snow White, Bo Peep, and some random Disney princess. Now, these drove me insane, getting these people their names, because they say their names one time and one time only.
Oh,
and
really?
I was going insane. I go, who the fuck are these people? Oh my god. Rule number one, name your characters. If they're main characters, name them. That drives me insane. I'm like, who are these people? But yeah, so Red Riding Hood, I've got it down here. These is very on the nose, these outfits. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when she came out as Red Riding Hood out of the dressing room, I'm like, okay, this probably is going to have something to do with wolves of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was going to be what it was in the end, but because that took me so totally by surprise. But yeah.
Yeah, also the dialogue is a bit on the nose, where one of them says, open up, or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your door down. It's like, oh, that's on the nose. And the other one was, I ate a little Mexican last year and didn't agree with me. I was like, that's too on the nose if you catch that on a second viewing. But
and when her sister, Laurie's sister, says she was the runt of the litter at the party.
It was a bit too cute for me. I was like, oh, you're being cute.
I didn't see it as cute at all, because I'm like, okay, it's just dialogue, because I didn't know what was happening.
That's very true. Yeah, like I said, this is a 2 or 3 watcher, as you'll find things in the background, think things are happening, and it's like, but that hasn't happened yet. But that's so yeah. Oh, by the way, the little boy, the little peeping Tom, is actually the kid that plays Sam out of costume. So
yeah, it's funny, because when I was watching it, I was thinking, I wonder if he becomes Sam or something, because I knew about Sam ahead of time, and I was half right.
True.
Because he was Sam.
Yeah, he was Sam. Yeah. I'll go down here.
He wasn't Sam. He just played Sam.
Yeah, I don't know. The behind the scenes stuff, he get right into the violence, baby. He was in on that thing. He was like, yeah, I get to do this and split people apart. I'm like, okay, take the knife away from the little kid. That kid's insane. Anyway, so it's Halloween night, right? It's 8 o'clock on Halloween night, and that shop is still opened with outfits.
Yeah.
No.
That's immediately what I thought too. As someone who works in retail during Halloween, there ain't no way there's anything left in that shop.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Nope. I mean, you're lucky if you have a half-torn outfit and a banana and an apple spinning around. I mean, that's how you've got. Oh my god. Also, $234.33 for 4 full outfits. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That was cheap. I mean, my lord. Oh dear God.
And they're just gonna get ruined later on anyway. They know they're gonna ruin them at the party, so.
Yeah, that's very true. Although I can call bullshit right away, because back when this film was made back in 2007, I bought a full-on Halloween outfit as a vampire lord, because of course I had like a little waistcoat and the sort of dinner jacket with the tails in the back, and the also the fangs, and that thing alone, and a cane, of course. That thing was £199.
Oh wow!
And it didn't even have a wig or any jewelry or any trousers. I was like, what the I spent nearly 200 quid on a fucking outfit, and it's a half an outfit. I was enraged. Oh my god.
And to think, my zombie wedding dress only cost $5. I'll have you know.
Oh dear.
I'm sure I'm not going to look nearly as attractive as you, I'm sure did, but it's $5.
Yeah. Oh my god. And what annoyed me was the waistcoat didn't even fit. It was annoying. It was a size too small for me. I ordered a bloody medium, like they sent me a small, like it was, and I couldn't get it buttoned, and I was raging. So I just ditched it and bought an Austin Powers suit. So this picture of me running around the place in a crushed purple velvet suit with the shirt and the male symbol and the teeth, and it's oh my god. So
at least it's crushed velvet you can wear like anywhere. So
oh my god, that thing was boiling hot. My God, I'm sitting there sweating in this party. I'm going, why is it so hot? Crushed velvet traps in heat. It's like,
It does.
ah! Oh my God, that's outfit was only what, 50 quid for an outfit, so that was not bad, you know,
Oh yeah.
for a second-hand suit at a charity shop. And the shirt was a bugger to get, but the little, what the hell that thing was, what the hell's that thing called?
The ascot?
Well, not the ascot, the ruffles, the sort of thing.
Oh, the ruffly thing. Oh yeah.
That, I mean, because the little mail symbol was what? Amazon buy. That was crazy. And the teeth were Amazon buy, and the wig was Amazon buy. But yeah, and moving on swiftly. Anyway, where was I? Back to Charlie. He gets his in the form of head teacher Stephen, played by Dylan Baker, who teaches him about the rules of Halloween. And Charlie wolfs down a poisoned chocolate bar, and then spews up everywhere as he dies on the head teacher's shoulder. Oh. That is disgusting, that scene, by the way.
Oh, gross. That was, of all the gore in this movie and all the scary things that happen in this movie, that is the grossest of all of them.
Yeah, apparently that kid had to do that scene about 8 times, and that is cold chocolate syrup mixed with some sort of, I don't know what it was, some sort of gun juice. So it had that shiny thing, and it had a mint aftertaste. And apparently it was utterly disgusting as it's spewing out of his. Oh, it's so gross.
That was bad. That was like, okay, when is this going to end? It just keeps going on and on and on. I felt like I was in a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Oh, it's so gross. I mean, that was the actual Exorcist thing. He wore the little thing around the mouth and his throat, and it just spews out constantly. So yeah, that was fun. Oh God, could you actually smell it? Moving on, that is so gross. Which reminds me, this actually happened one time in the 60s, I believe, in America, where a guy had a sick little boy, and it was draining the family's wealth and finances and such. So his wife wanted a divorce and to take it for all he's worth. So he poisoned packets of pixie sticks and gave them to his son, who died on the way to hospital. Unfortunately, the wife had given out 6 or 7 pixie sticks, and he poisoned other children in the neighborhood. So this is where the whole check your candy thing came from. It came from the 60s. So yeah. So don't forget, kids, check your candy. Yeah. We were always told, check for like needle, pins stuck in candy bars and stuff like that. It never happened, but Yeah. But, I mean, also the razor blade in the apple never happened. It was a urban legend made up by, I'm guessing, candy companies to say don't eat fruit. You have this delicious candy.
Or kids who didn't want to get fruit for Halloween.
Yeah. So yeah, although I mean, he does say that he only gives them one rule: check your candy. Nothing about why you've got to check your candy and why they get given candy and why they've got jack-o'-lanterns and why they must keep them lit and stuff like that. As he's kicking over and punching over jack-o'-lanterns all night, I'm like, you're a little shit. You know how long it takes to carve on them, you little. I love his outfit. It says, "This is my Halloween outfit." I mean, no.
Yeah. Well, there's always, like I said, there's always one of those teenage or preteen kids that, are not dressed up. They're just got a bag for candy and they just show up, with no effort whatsoever. It's like, you can have a tiny little Tootsie Roll, and that's all.
You can have the stuff I don't like.
Yeah. Whatever I don't want left over is what you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, I hated that. I mean, I had 3 teenagers come to my door about 10:30 one year, and they're wearing 3 pieces of the same outfit. I'm going, so one's wearing the bottoms of the outfit, one was wearing the sort of middle part of it, and the other one's wearing like the mask and the cape. I'm like, you're wearing one outfit between the 3 of you, and they're like, yeah, well, it's Halloween. I was like, get yourself to, you. Plus you're about 20, so feck off.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God.
Yeah, it's, if you three are wearing the same outfit, you get one piece of candy. You can split it amongst the three of you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Amount of effort you get.
I mean, my rule is if you're under, I don't know, 14, you get stuff for Halloween. Over 14, pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the girls. They're on the prowl for men, and we like to believe they're sorority girls, and this is Laurie's first time because she's the virgin one. She's the runt of the litter. Oh, she's the little quiet one. Marie and Janet pick up the news crew, invite them to a party at, what was it, Meadows Shepherd or something like that?
Shepherd's Valley. Was it Shepherd's Valley? No, Shepherd's Way? No, that's not right.
I thought it was
Shepherd's Field. Shepherd's Field.
Something, I thought it said Meadow, something about come to, I mean, the point being that they took me out of the outskirts of the town, so.
Yeah, it was Shepherd something, because I remember thinking later, I'm like, oh, that was ironic because it's they're going to be in a the sheep and wolf thing. I thought that was
that was kind of cute. Like I said, this whole script is cute. It's too on the nose, which I noticed when watching this back this time. It's too cute. It's too on. It thinks it's too clever, and it's not really. It's like, yeah, you're a bit too smug for your own good.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of clever. I love the cutesy little remarks. Now that after having seen it, I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see it again so I can catch all of those little nuances that I missed the first time because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, like I said, I watched this 3 times before I realised what was happening. I went, wait a minute here. They're leading cute little ideas. These are werewolves, and they're on the prowl for men because, well, men are sheep, basically. So,
yeah.
And yeah. So back to head teacher. He has trouble getting Charlie's body inside. Other thing, he's just spewing up as he's pulling the fat kid in. I was howling at laughter at that. I was like, what in the hell? As he's spewing it, and he's going, and it's all over his shoulder, down his back.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So cue trick-or-treaters in the form of the town plastics, led by Macy, played by Britt McKillop, who is of course dressed as an angel because she's the town angel. Sarah, played by Isabel DeLuce, who's dressed as an alien for some reason, an alien with, I don't know how that was, and Chip, played by Alberto Gissi, who's a pirate, the laziest outfit ever. He's got a little scarf and a little painted eye patch. And I'm like, oh dear. So the head teacher hands out the poison candy. By the way, what happens if somebody takes more than one piece of candy? He's going to kill dozens of kids and dozens of people in this neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. I mean, is he a cold-blooded serial killer, or is he just an opportunistic killer?
Oh, I think he's serial. I'd say he's serial. Because clearly he's done this. It goes too smoothly for him not to have done this before.
Yeah, true.
Of course, on the other hand, I mean, it's a small town. People know that there are children missing. But,
I was about to say that. Yeah. This is a small town, and he's one handing out the full-size candy bars are poisoned with arsenic and various other poisons. So you're not very clever there, mate. I mean, you're lucky you're a bloody chew toy. So.
Yeah, I was thinking at the time, I'm like, okay, they're going to track that back to you real easy. So.
I mean, there's a drop line where he goes, Dad, where has Mummy went to? I'm like, so you've killed your wife?
Yeah.
Was that the night before? Was that the year before? I mean,
Yeah, that was a nice touch, actually.
So with the kids gone, the head teacher deals with his young son Billy, played by Connor Levins, dressed as a knockoff Chucky. I was like, oh my god, how cute is that little?
Yeah.
He screams upstairs window that he's back trick-or-treating, and this ticks off the dad and the neighbour, Mr. Krieg, played by Brian Cox, doing his best Scrooge, looking like a knockoff John Carpenter. Now,
Yeah.
I've got to say here, who took the kid trick or treating?
Say again?
Who took the kid trick or treating?
Oh.
Because he was killing the kids from earlier. There's no mother, there's no babysitter, so who took the kid trick or treating?
Maybe he just went on his own.
Okay.
They never. Yeah, they don't really. And how did he get in the house? I mean, I imagine the door was locked. I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't think too hard during this movie.
Yeah, true. So meanwhile, he's out back burying victims in a shallow grave. I was like, mate, you're not that clever, are you? You've got this little 3-foot grave and just shoving 4 bodies or whatever bodies, and oh my god! And what's his name, Mr. Krieg, complains it smells like shit out here, and my septic tank's backed up. I'm going, they're starting to smell already. So
yeah. And also, I was thinking, okay, so I mean, Krieg can't see above the fence line, but all he has to do is go to the second level of his house and he can see right in what's going on. All of the houses in that area just have to look down and they can see exactly what the guy is doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. I do love the fact how it takes the Steve guy, the teacher guy, about 10 minutes to fill in that shallow grave. And he puts the little gnome statue and water cans, and I'm like, you're a quick digger, mate. My God, buried. That was it.
And it was all nice and neat and tidy, and there was no dirt like all spread all over. It was just a nice little square.
Yeah.
Which is part of the charm of the movie, because you're already suspending your disbelief in a lot of ways, and the fact that it's all neat and tidy and everything just kind of, I don't know, adds to the fun unrealness of everything. Yeah,
true. And we find out Krieg hates Halloween, but we'll discuss that later on in the movie, as the movie does itself. So once the head teacher buries his victims, he helps Billy with the eyes. Daddy, help with the eyes. And the jack-o'-lantern, and surprise, it's the fat kid's head. Tradition is passed on because the little boy goes, let's make a scary one. Help with his eyes. It's like, oh, that's creepy. So he goes, hold the knife like that and twist it, and I'm like, that is just...
Yeah.
I mean, the fact he takes him down the stairs and into the basement, and he goes, shh, and you think he's going to kill the kid, but nope.
Yeah.
He's... oh
God. That was great. That was well done. That was well done. That kid, once you realized what was happening, he just turned from this innocent little guy into this total creepy guy. It was like in a span of like 5 seconds, suddenly everything is very creepy.
Yeah. Although I do love the fact how his father goes, go and watch Charlie Brown. He goes, Charlie Brown's an asshole. I was like, oh. So there's a little hint there that something's not quite right, because he's supposed to be about 6 or 7. So, yeah. Okay, and so back to the kids. Macy is going door to door to ask for jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm going, why do you want so many jack-o'-lanterns? Then it hits me. She's going to do a prank, because of course she is, because she thinks she's funny. She leaves empty-handed, thanks to Charlie by smashing all the pumpkins earlier. And then up runs Schrader, played by John Luke Alaudo, I think that's his name, with a shopping trolley full of junk. I was going, right, where did you get these? What's in this thing? He's got like 3 pumpkins and bits of junk. So, where did he get the pumpkins? If Charlie smashed them all earlier in the night? So, and why didn't he smash the special needs kids' entire front garden sort of thing? So,
yeah, and I wasn't really paying that close attention to it at that point, because I just because I didn't know what the kids were up to or what they were doing, so I was just kind of like going with the flow and not really, I mean, paying attention obviously, but not to that degree. All I knew is that he had a cart and it was full of pumpkins, and they were collecting pumpkins for UNICEF.
Yeah, which was bizarre. I was like, okay then. Okay then.
UNICEF,
So,
haven't. Nobody collects for UNICEF anymore.
yeah, it's a joke. So they all head to Rhonda, played by Sam Todd's house. She's special needs. And she loves Halloween, hence why the entire pumpkin patch full of pumpkins is in her bloody lawn. There is millions of them. I'm like, what the hell, love? You got about, what, 1,000 pumpkins?
Yeah, that was a lot.
Mm. Oh my
And I
God.
read that almost every single pumpkin that was on the set was not a real pumpkin.
Yeah, it was either foam or ceramic.
Yeah,
So yeah, that must be fun carving all them. It's like, my God.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess you have to because if you're filming for, 2 weeks, they can't rot.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
Carved
true.
pumpkins don't last very long. So I
That's
guess
very
it
true.
makes sense, but that's a lot of work.
That's right. Reminds me, interesting fact for you: the pumpkin at the very start of Halloween, the original 78 Halloween, isn't actually a pumpkin. It's installation foam, and it's so for that one. That
Oh,
pumpkin
really?
is, yes, installation foam. So anyway, moving on.
Oh,
They play nice as they want her to come with them, and they're going to play a trick on her because it's Halloween. I've got in here, really, love, you're going to pick on the Rhonda the retard. I'm going, you're a little bitch, so you're. I mean, disgusting little. Oh, I'm an angel. I'm the princess. Fuck off, you little.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a. Rhonda agrees. Too easy, I thought, because I'm thinking if she's supposed to be like sheltered, then wouldn't she be suspicious of these four children all being nicey to her all of a sudden?
I
I'm
would think
going,
so. But it
mm,
looked like she also kind of had a crush on the boy.
mm.
So the taller boy, well, I don't know what his name. I don't remember what his name was. Um,
Uh, what's his name? Schrader. His name was, yeah, Schrader.
okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the impression I got was, oh, she likes him, so she's gonna go along because she likes him.
Yeah, true. Although watching this movie, the guy who plays Schrader is in Baby Daddy, and I can't watch Baby Daddy without going, oh my God, it's the kid from Trick or Treat. Oh, it's so annoying. Moving on. Anyway, so back to the parade. There's a masked vampire is picking off a victim by biting her on the neck and sucking her dry. Okay then. I mean, hmm.
Um, yeah, is that the scene where he leaves her propped up on the sidewalk?
Hmm. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. I
yes.
was at the when I saw that I thought, oh, there's something supernatural going on, like real vampire or something. But then it turns out not so much that way. And so I'm like, how did? Then I went back to that scene. I'm like, how did
Hmm.
how did she die?
Mm.
It
Yeah,
doesn't make
I've
no.
got down here. Yeah, I've got down here. They're plastic fangs. They bend easily, so there's no
Yeah.
chance it would rip the neck open, rip the arm open, and the legs and such. I'm going, they're plastic teeth. Oh my God. So, and how many people has this head teacher killed that this night? There must be at least
Right.
5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5.
Yeah.
No, 6. No, 5. 5, 6. Something
Let's
like that.
think.
Yeah.
So there's a three trick or treaters at the start of the movie. There's the fat kid. There's that woman.
Oh,
So
another.
that's 5.
That's 5.
Um, but yeah, like I say, so many people has he killed this entire bloody well night. I mean, another thing. Where is the cops? There's not one police in this entire town.
No, you don't even see one. Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
in that type of atmosphere, they would be everywhere.
Oh yeah, there'd be bloody everywhere. I mean, it's like Christ Almighty. Although I've got to say, this kill is very Sarah Michelle Gellar in I Know It Did Last Summer, where she's running down the streets and she's going, "Help me!" and they can't hear it because it's the praise playing the music. I'm going, that is so I Know It Did Last Summer. So
Yeah.
so anyway, so back to the kids. They take Rhonda to a rock quarry filled with water. I'm going, okay then, that's a lawsuit to happen. And Macy takes great delight in telling the town's horror story that in the late 50s, early 60s, a yellow bus filled with special needs kids crashed into the pit and they all drowned. I was going, right, so there's been a mass murder here and nobody drained that pit to get the bus out and get the bodies out. They just leave it buried there. It's like, oh
Well, she
God.
said the town didn't want to remember what happened, so they just left.
She also says in great glee, all the parents of the children were bored of their disgrace and the ugly kids, and they paid the drivers money to do this. I'm like, no, and no. I mean, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. When she goes,
the kids themselves, their costumes. It's funny because when I was watching it, I remember thinking, wow, this really reminds me of I can't think of her name, really famous photographer who went into a hospital for kids that were not right. And this was back in the 60s, I think it was, 50s, 60s. It was a long time ago. It might have even been earlier than that. And she took photographs of them on Halloween. And they had made their own costumes. And the kids themselves were having a lot of fun, because it was Halloween and they made their own costumes. And she took photographs of them just standing in their costumes, just individual photographs and stuff. And those photographs, because we studied those photographs when I was in college, I thought at the time, gosh, those costumes remind me of that photo series. And then I read earlier today when I was reading up on the movie, that was actually the inspiration for those costumes, was that photo series that we studied. And it's a fantastic photo series. I wish I could remember what her name is, but yeah, that ended up being the actual inspiration for those costumes was that photo series of hers. So there's a lot more. There's a lot more to that story, but that I don't want to get into, but because it's really sad. But yeah, it's great that they used that. And I heard too in that scene that those were actually special needs kids in the bus that they found. And they had a blast apparently doing that scene. They loved being in the movie.
Okay. I mean, I've got in here, why is this Macy such a little bitch? I mean, I'm guessing the mother's the fucking soccer mom supreme and she's the princess and the perfect little angel in this malarkey. But she is such a brat to the other two kids. It's like, she's going, shut up, and shut up, you little.
Yeah. And it's great because I hated her, but I was supposed to hate her. You know what I mean? And and she was like so larger than life, such a larger than life bully that it made it fun to hate her.
Yeah.
It's not, you didn't feel sorry for her or anything. You just like, oh, I hate her. I hope she dies. Which I think was totally the intent.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, but it's a bit low-hanging fruit. I mean, having this completely disgraceful little brat as cannon fodder for zombies. I mean, it's like, you could have tried doing a bit. Maybe she was more nice, then it would be more shocking. But because she's a little brat, she deserves to be ripped apart by the zombies. So.
Yeah. Well, you kind of feel bad for the other kids though, because the other kids are just kind of dragged along by her, into this little scheme, and it doesn't end well for them either.
Nope. I've done here, so this is all a setup to terrify Rhonda, but somehow she's talked the other kids into doing this prank by dressing as zombie kids just to scare Rhonda because she's special needs. And like, you're a fucking little brat, so you're. I mean,
yeah. I didn't get. Oh, well, I got the impression, and I don't know if this was. I don't know where I got this impression, but I got the impression that she had done this before, like an annual tradition of them picking someone to scare, and this just happens to be Rhonda's turn.
I see. Okay then. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've got down here 8 families pooled resources to have their special needs kids killed because they were a drain and embarrassing. What is this today? I mean, some rich soccer mom going, get rid of the kids. No, no, no. He's draining my fancies. I want to be the perfect soccer mom with the SUV and the blah 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 and all this crap. And my HOA fucking piss off. Dear.
Yeah, it wasn't a terribly realistic story.
No. Also, they say it was 30 years earlier, which might that be, what would it be, the 80s? And I'm going, no, because databits are from the 50s, or if not 60s. So it didn't set a mesh. So,
yeah, because the Christine car is in the scene of them when the bus is driving. So, yeah, it would have been the 50s, 60s.
Yeah. Mind you, she's a, 10-year-old, 11-year-old brat, so she's a complete moron, frankly. So moving on. Also, the driver took the cash. I didn't skip town. There's no police follow-up. Nothing. I mean,
of course not.
The school bus was missing. Yeah. So moving on. Back to Laurie. She's back at the parade as the girls are bugger off of the film crew and picked up the clerk at the costume shop. So they've all got lunch, so obviously, or a snack.
Yeah.
And Laurie's getting stopped by the vampire, so she leads him down the primrose path to his death. I mean, I love that scene.
Yeah.
I've got in here too, Sheep's Meadow. So Sheep's Meadow then, or Shepherd's Meadow rather. Sorry.
Shepherd's Meadow. Yeah, there we go.
Where her and her sisters transform into werewolves, ripping apart their victims. I love she goes, I had enough of this shit. Come on and attack me. You want to attack me? I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear God. Although, this is 2 years before True Blood. So,
yeah.
Just before she became huge. Mind you, she was, what was she, Rogue?
She was already Rogue by that point.
So, yeah. I mean, I love the transformation in this thing as they just rip their arms off and it's all fur underneath, big claws and the contact lenses. And I was like, that's so cool. Although one little thing.
That was a fantastic werewolf transformation. It was great because, I mean, from a practical effects standpoint, it was really inexpensive because there was no transforming going on. You know, they were just ripping off prosthetic skin off of an existing, costume. So from a practical perspective, it was super cheap and yet super effective. It was like one of the best werewolf transformations I've seen.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, those suits are used again in Underworld movies.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I knew that the same guy designed the both of them, but I didn't realize it was the same one. Interesting. Nice.
So, by the way, the one thing that put me off this thing was it scored to Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. I hate his version of that song. It's just terrible. It's like, oh my God. I mean, dear oh dear.
Yeah, and that wasn't the original song. What was the original song? It was some 50s, 60s song that they had actually did that scene to and actually had the music going on in the background when they actually filmed the scene. What was that song? But then they didn't think it was malevolent enough, so they put that one in. It was okay. I didn't think it was terribly effective, but
yeah. I mean, so there's one story left, and it's Sam giving Craig a visit. Of course, he chases away Sam, thinking he is another trick-or-treater. And here is where all hell breaks loose. I love this scene. It's just all over the place. It's so, I don't know, Pet Sematary.
Yeah, and it was just so slasher film. You know what I mean? It was really, really good. And Sam is just adorable. I'm sorry, he's just adorable. I mean, not without the mask, not some. Well, he wasn't. He was actually kind of adorable without the mask too. But yeah, he was a great character. I love that guy.
I mean, I love when he takes a shotgun blast to his stomach and he goes, wee! I was like, oh, that's so cute. So Sam runs around his house and eggs his windows and he goes, you little brats, and he gets his shotgun, which he goes, "I'm an NRA member. I've got a shotgun above my fireplace."
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my God. Oh, but did you catch that? He's got 8 locks on his door for the 8 kids. Did you catch
I
that?
did not catch that, but I read that later actually. I'm like
Yeah.
that. It's the little details like that that I love about this movie because you can
Hmm.
watch it again and again and just keep picking up things.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the bit where he goes outside to deal with the head teacher, and he goes, "It smells of what the hell was shit out here," and that's when so it sort of links in with that story. So now inside, Sam can play, but first he places every single jack-o'-lantern in this fucking movie in the yard, the front
Yeah.
yard. They're everywhere. I was like, where the hell did these come from? And then I thought, this is the first story, so
Right.
that explains why they're not smashed yet, because the fat kid hasn't done it yet. So
Oh,
this,
right.
this must
Oh,
be about what 8:10. You know.
yeah. Yeah, see now I so have to sit down and do a very
Mm.
detailed timeline of everything now.
So he runs upstairs to write trick or treat, give me something good to eat on all the surfaces in one bedroom. I love that. It's all over up the walls, on the ceiling, on the floor. It's like it's an exploding pumpkin. That is just
Yeah.
fantastic. It's like yay. Um,
Awesome. And
uh,
creepy too.
yes, it's iconic, that scene, I would say.
Yeah. And how long was he in the house when he did that? Did he do that and then come back?
Yeah, I don't
Is he
know.
supernatural and can do whatever he wants? But he did
Well,
open the door without touching it. So there is that.
well, he came in through the doggy door in the back. If you noticed, the doggy door
Oh
swings
yeah. Yeah.
as he runs upstairs, and he's going, I do love the
And that,
fact that.
and that darn dog's name, because I kept hearing Spike when it was Spite with a T.
Oh, was
I'm
it
like,
Spike? I thought it was Spike also. What the?
no, it's Spite with a T.
My
And
God.
because I watched it, I saw it in the credits, and it was Spite the dog with a T. So I'm
Yeah.
like, well, one thing I kept hearing Spike constantly, and it
Hmm.
was just like, when you hear your name shouted out in a movie like that, it's just off-putting.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. So upstairs they go. I love the fact how he has a shotgun, and it's a double barrel shotgun, and he loads the 2 bullets into it, and it goes click, and he pumps it and goes, "Why are you pumping it? It's a double barrel shotgun."
I saw that too. I'm like, wait a second, that's not right.
Oh my God. So except to see the give something good to eat stuff all over the windows and the doors and the ceiling and God knows where. And you see him back up under the bed. You see Sam's little and slits his ankle. I love that. It's like, oh, it's very Pet Sematary, but I
That
love
was
that.
very Pet Cemetery. That's the first thing I thought of too when I saw
Mm,
that. I'm like, oh,
mm.
I
Oh,
remembered that from before.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was painful.
And the blade is inside the candy bar, which means he took it from the head teacher on
Right.
the way to his house. So it's like, so this guy has been poisoning people, killing people by draining their blood somehow,
Right.
and they put razor blades in candy bars. What in the? What did you go completely insane that one year? I mean,
Yeah. I love
yeah,
that character. I love the principal. He's awesome.
yeah. It's
I mean,
so
not in a good way. I mean, in a terrible way, but he's still awesome.
yeah, that's
In
very
a
true.
horror movie way, he's great.
Yeah. It's a bit over the top, but I'm thinking, first of all, you're a killer vampire, then you're a poisoner, and now you're
All right.
putting razor blades, put next to bloody machine guns on the roof to pick them off as they walk past. I mean, mm, mm,
Oh, yeah. When he turned out to be the vampire, I'm like, whoa, wait a second. I'm like, I was
yep,
not expecting that.
yep. Where did you have the time to do?
Yeah, that's true.
Mm, mm. But I love the fact how so Craig has been slashing the ankle and he's hobbling away as Sam's chasing it, and he falls on the stairs and he's got like razor blades and candy and stuff all, and it's like glass. And he's going, and he's got like all over his knees, all over his fingers. And I'm going, wow, Sam's a mean little son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. But then he gets over it, and he's fine
Yeah,
after after a couple minutes. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, my hands. And then he's like, oh, wait, I'm going to pound on this window now. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
you would not do that.
I can somehow get the chains off and get the locks off, but my hands are all broken and they're all bloodied and there's bits of string stuck in it. I'm going, oh, that's bad. And he has the power to reload the shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just like everything's forgotten. It's fine.
Yeah.
And apparently the piece of candy that bounces down the stairs at one point, because he falls down the stairs and then a single jawbreaker bounces down the stairs.
Okay.
Apparently the guy that's a scene directly from The Changeling.
Oh yes, the red ball bounces down the stairs
and
it rolls to his feet.
It was done by and the guy that was in charge of photography, the charge of photography for this movie, I don't remember, but The Changeling was his first movie and he was in charge of that particular scene in The Changeling. So it's the same guy that did both scenes essentially.
Okay, then.
It's clever.
That's very clever. Yeah. Yes. I mean, although, like I said, this is where all hell breaks loose as he sees Sam crawling on his ceiling, and he goes, "Oh, he's realised I'm fucked," because basically this is not human. As he's going, and play with him, and jumps on his back, and he's going, it's just clawing at his face and pulling his hair and stuff like that. I'm going, this is a mean little sucker.
Yeah.
So they rip off Sam's hood, and here we see a baby jack-o'-lantern, and this thing is creepy as all hell. It's like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, it's great because it was really super creepy, but also kind of cute at the same time. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was horrifying. They could have made a mask that was completely horrifying, but they didn't. They made it like he's a cute little ugly pumpkin. It was. I thought it was great because it was. You had this feeling of gross. Oh my gosh, he's really. It's scary and creepy, but also he's kind of cute too. It was very well designed.
And here Sam beats the ever-living shit out of Craig, bites him on his leg and stuff like that, and Craig's like, fuck this, and blows him up, and blows his head off with the pumpkin guts, and then blows his hand off, and he sees it crawling around the place, and he's, oh, what the fuck? He's like, no.
And I loved the pumpkin guts, because he's not made of real, when he gets shot, it's like pumpkin strings and seeds and stuff coming out of him, which was what a great little detail that he put in there.
Yeah, I just love that one. God. Although I love the little hand crawling in the place. It goes, is that from Evil Dead 2, or is that from The Hand? The little disembodied hand.
Yeah, it was actually an homage to something that John Carpenter's The Thing. It was what he was trying.
That'll be the head thing. Okay. Anyway, right. So Craig realizes he is. Oh my God, what am I going to do now? Because I've shot him twice. I've run out of bullets. I've got 4 bullets left somehow. And Sam doesn't stop coming until he gives him a chocolate bar, and then Sam just leaves. It's like, I'm done. I'm going.
He got his treat. It was trick or treat, and he got his treat. So he's like, oh, okay, I'm done. And I thought, okay, this is my thinking. When I'm watching that, I was watching it, I'm like, oh, isn't that just the sweetest thing? Because he just leaves. He's like, he got his candy. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I thought that was great.
Yeah, and he just leaves him.
I just loved that. I loved that. Because he turned into just a sweet little boy as he's leaving because he got his candy and he's going.
He's like, I'll teach you a lesson, you mean old man, sort of thing. And he goes, okay, I can leave there. And he just leaves Craig to bandage him up. And I'm going, isn't that nice? So he's got a newfound respect for Halloween. As he hands out the stolen candy from the kids from earlier when the dog chased me with the dog with the outfit, I was thinking, is that a real outfit? I mean, that was such a cool thing to to put on a dog. Now the
Oh,
lights.
the lights. Oh, yes. I thought that was really cool too, but
Mm.
I don't know where you find one, but I want one.
Mm.
Ethan would kill me if I put that on him. He'd be a real demon dog if I tried to put that on him.
Oh my god. So, we find out why he hates Halloween mid-credits as the zombie kids get revenge as he was a bus driver. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh, the ultimate twist. Take that. That's why he hates Halloween, because he killed the 8 kids from the
Yeah.
40s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. And that was it. Because in the fireplace, he throws all his belongings away, and there's a picture of him as a kid. On Halloween, the day he killed the kids, he kept that picture for all
Yeah.
that time, and they come get revenge as he's ripped apart, and it like, okay. As
Yeah,
it all.
that was a great. I was not expecting that. I was like,
Mm.
oh, that's too good. That's too good.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, in an earlier part of the movie where you see his house in the background, when I think it's during the principal's thing, when the principal is doing his thing in his storyline, apparently you can see those kids leave his house in the background.
Interesting.
I did not catch it, but
Yeah.
you can see them leaving his house in the background on the scenes with the principal and his storyline.
Let's definitely watch this again then
Right.
to catch these small little details. So it's now what I would say near midnight, because Sam. Well, actually, it could be near midnight because Sam leaves Krieg's house and sees Emma and
Right.
kills her. As Rhonda comes back home, she was hit by the girls and the werewolves in the car. So
Right. And Sam ends up in the quarry as well.
yeah, I'm going. So their timeline is completely and utterly fucked on this movie.
Yeah, because I forgot that Sam shows up at the quarry when Rhonda's leaving.
Yeah, because you hear the werewolves howling in the background as
Yeah.
they're transforming.
Right.
So it's like, so that happens at the exact same time that did then. So I'm guessing that's about what, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So,
But Sam's got we have several hours worth of a sequel that we could fit into the same night.
yes, it probably could actually.
Apparently, he wanted to tell the story about Sam and how Sam came to be for the next movie. But it's not. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's probably not going to happen. But
yeah, I doubt it.
Born in a pumpkin patch.
Aren't they all? I mean,
Somehow.
what was it?
Well, of course, pumpkins do come from pumpkin patches, so it does make sense.
What was the Great Pumpkin?
Yeah, gonna make a great pumpkin sing too.
Oh,
Maybe
I just realized
the son of the Great Pumpkin.
Yeah, I just realised, isn't that what the hell's the Charlie character Shredder? What writes the Great Pumpkin? Schroeder. So
no, that was Linus is the one that waits waiting in the pumpkin patch.
Oh right, okay. So I'll blow that one out of the water then, because I was thinking the name of the character is Shredder in this, and so that killed that one stone dead.
We'll just edit that out of the podcast. It's fine. You'll still seem smart. It's okay.
It's Shredder, the little pianist that he plays his piano.
Right. Yeah.
And what's his name? Snoopy dances the little happy dance thing.
Right. Yeah.
Oh God, I've not seen Charlie Brown in years, my lord. I've never actually saw the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
Oh, you didn't? Oh,
nope.
It's very disappointing. As a kid, it's just very disappointing because you never get to see the Great Pumpkin, and poor Linus is just shamed, and Sally hates him, and everybody's mad at him, and it's just like, why am I watching this? This is not doing anything for my self-esteem.
Okay. I mean, like, before we wrap this up, what is the your Halloween tradition? What is the one thing you have to watch every year?
I don't watch any one thing any one year. I try to catch as many like late night movies like Svengoolie as I can. You don't have Svengoolie. He's a like an Elvira.
Yeah, I'm aware of him. Yeah.
And he's he hosts these horror movies on MeTV, and I try to catch them because he has some great ones during October. So I try to catch him. But as far as anything else, I don't really have any Halloween. I'm always working on Halloween night, so I can't do anything.
That's true. That's true. I mean, for me, I try watching Hocus Pocus every year. I try watching Night Before Christmas every year. I try watching
Focus.
What, the original? Oh my
I've
god!
Never seen Hocus Pocus. No.
To be honest with you, it's a bit campy and nostalgia. But if it's your first time watching, you're like, "What the fuck is this?" But
I remember when it came out. I remember when it came out in theaters, and it got just totally panned by everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I remember my entire high school went to go see it in the cinema. Apart from me, I wasn't invited, and I was furious. I was like, "You sons of a fucking bitches! You didn't even invite me to the whole year goes, and I didn't get to go." And I was like, "Well,
yeah, that was sad. Yeah, that's not right."
So
I'm surprised you even were willing to watch it, because I'd be like, I'm never watching this movie ever again.
Yeah. I rented it the following Halloween, and I loved it because it's so campy, it's so tongue in cheek, and it's so cheesy. So it hits my sweet spot, you know. Especially with Bette Midler, I'll put a spell on you, and it's just camp personified, basically. So yeah. Although the sequel is utter shit. I mean,
really?
Hocus Pocus 2 is garbage, and apparently Hocus Pocus 3 is coming out next year at Disney Plus. So it's like, yeah. So
hopefully they'll do it better, but probably not. I mean, it's just going to go to streaming. It's not like it's going to be released in theaters, so they probably have a lower budget, and
Yeah, unfortunate for that one. Like I say, every year I try watching, as in Hocus Pocus, Night Before Christmas, and as many Trace of Horrors as I can. Then I get my Roseanne box set and watch the Halloween specials and such, and I try watching various movies. I mean, I hunt down the cheese of the cheesiest and watch them, and some of them are good, some of them are terrible. Like, for instance, for this vote, I picked the 3 Trick or Treats. There was one in 82, there was one in 86, and there was this one in 2007. And unsurprisingly, this one won hands down.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I really want to see. What I really need to do is I love the George Romero movies, the Dead movies. I really need to see Day of the Dead. I haven't seen that in ages. I think I have that on DVD here somewhere.
So I'm not a fan of zombie movies at all. You know, I mean, I just don't like zombie movies, so I sort of avoid the genre.
Oh, I love a good zombie movie because they're just so gross.
Yeah.
Especially George. And the nice thing about George Romero movies is that they're trying to say something as well. You know what I mean? They always revolve around social commentary of some sort. And so there's some depth there if you really, you don't have to really look very hard for it most of the time. And so that makes it nice. 28 Days Later is another one that I really love.
Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up. I saw 28 Days Later on a preview on the Halloween before it came out in Britain, and I was like, that's it. This is it. It's going to destroy zombie genre now. We've got fast, intelligent zombies, and I was like, no.
And it did, man. All the zombies were fast and running after 28 Days Later.
Yeah. Although technically, I was talking to a horror aficionado, and he says there's an 80s Italian horror movie where they have fast running zombies. So take that, 28 Days Later.
Oh, really?
We'll get you then, you fucking asshole. So, anyway, let's wrap this up then. So, that was Trick or Treat. What can I say? This is a cult classic, but to be honest with you, this is too clever for its own good. It's too cute for its own good. I think it's just too. Look at me, aren't I so clever? I'm so cute. Look at the little breadcrumbs I've got for you. This is so. And it sort of grated on me a little bit. I'm like, yeah, you're too smug. You're like me in movie form, too smug and too, not all look like a little bit. So, I mean, this is barely there. There's barely a thread in this movie, and it sort of hangs there. But this is a good time, and I love some of the killings in this. I would say watch this thing while kids are out trick or treating, or while you're carving a pumpkin, and the 88 minutes will just fly past because
they
this is
do. Oh my god.
just a breath of fresh air sort of thing. But ultimately, this is a teensy bit too cheap. I mean, I don't like how cheap some of the werewolves in the background look. The foreground ones are great, but the ones in the background look cheap. So, what would you say?
I I I went in with no expectations with this movie because I specifically stayed away from information because I hadn't seen it before. So I'm like, I want to just fresh eyes and fresh mind. And I absolutely loved it. There was not a moment that I didn't like. It was just so much fun from beginning to end. I liked the cutesy things that they did. I thought it was kind of fun, and it was just yeah, the practical effects were really well done, I thought, considering the budget, which was not very much. And I thought it was just fun. I haven't had that much fun watching a Halloween movie in a really long time, and it was just pure joy.
Okay. So let's score this out of 5, 1 being dog shit and 5 being solid gold. Now I'm going to give this thing a solid 3 out of 5. So what would you say?
I would say I'm giving it a 4.5. It loses a half only because the quarry scene was a little long. That got a little tedious. But other than that, everything flowed perfectly, and I loved seeing the intermixing of characters and the backgrounds, as you went through the movie, and so you were like, oh yeah, we saw her, and oh yeah, that's that person. And it was just fun. It was just twisted fun. It was great. And Sam is just adorable. I mean, you just can't get away from the fact that he's just the most adorable killer you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's why he's the franchise face, the money maker. I mean, yeah.
And well worth it too. He was creepy as the big headed guy. And then even creepier as when his mask came off.
Yeah.
But still adorable.
Yes. Although I would say the one teeny little plot hole that got me is the bus. How did that bus get there? You didn't even ask that in the movie and just skim over it and say, oh, that bit's true. But what? Anyway, moving on.
It was a great bus though. And when you end the bottom of the quarry, whoever dressed that set was brilliant because it looked creepy and yet it looked like it really did crash, and it was really twisted and old, and it was great.
Although I've got to say, I love how cold Rhonda is. Was she escapes up the elevator shaft and she just goes bye bye and waves them as like about to part with the zombies. I was like, oh, that's cold.
Yeah.
So I mean, although I hadn't seen it, how did they? I'm not really mind that there's zombies that can, I don't know, climb up, or maybe Sam put the elevator back down. Maybe go on. I just love that she goes, no, you're not come back in, and they're like, it's not a joke, and she just goes, oh, the button, and up it goes, and she goes, bye bye. I just love that. It was like, oh, that's cold.
Yeah, it was great when her and Sam, when they were passing each other, just barely even acknowledged each other. That was.
Although she lost her glasses, she was sort of filmer around the place for glasses. Where's my glasses? So,
yeah. I can't see without my glasses.
Right then, so let's wrap this up then. So you can follow us on X at Midnight Mania Pod. You can follow me on X at Here's Johnny 79, and you can follow Spike at
Spike Warden 1.
Okay then. We have an Instagram which is Midnight Movie Mania Pod, and you can give us a follow on that. Our next podcast will be Blood Rage from 1980. Was it 85, 86? So that's going to be interesting.
80. One of those two. I don't remember.
Yeah, this is.
I'm really showing my movie prowess right now.
I don't worry about it. I mean, I googled this thing and found out. Oh, look, there's a Thanksgiving horror movie. We'll cover that for shits and giggles. And I've seen this movie, so, but like I says, once, and I was 6 beers deep, so I remember nothing of it other than twins and I think it's a machete or an axe. Oh, that's all I remember. so,
I don't know. It's bloody and it has to do with rage. That's the plot.
Yeah, that's the entire plot. Yeah. So yeah. All I remember about it was it's so 80s, it's unbelievable. And
be good then. I love a good 80s movie.
Yeah.
Is there a musical montage in the middle of it? You always had to have a musical montage.
Oh God, I have no idea. I'm trying to think now. I try to remember this thing. I can't remember anything at all. I remember it is the twins, the Pretty Boy twins, and the Pretty Boy leads and such. And I'm like, get in, and a machete or something, a machete or an axe. That's all I remember. And the terrible acting is all I remember. So
excellent. This is gonna be fun.
And then to wrap up the year, we're doing Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yay! I know I say it every time you say that movie title, but yay!
Which I have seen, I think once I seen when I was in high school. Somebody brought it in as the end of the year movie you could watch, and I sort of passively watched it and sort of, you know,
it's good. I mean, you probably won't like it, but it's good.
And in January for our 1 year anniversary, we're doing what the hell's that called again? Shock treatment now. Shock treatment.
Oh, yeah.
So right around.
Which is not a bad movie. I mean, it gets a lot of grief, but it's not actually a bad movie once you once you sit down and pay attention to it. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah,
which is not a ringing endorsement, I guess, but still.
Yeah. Although the songs are kind of bad. I mean, there's only maybe two.
There was one or two that were earworms after the movie ended that I could not get out of my head for a couple days. But yeah, for the most part, they're forgettable. But
yeah. So all I can say is, don't forget to like and share this thing, and stick a comment, and get us out there in the world. That's all I can say. And all I can say is, follow Rose of Halloween, or Sam will kick your ass. Bye.
Bye.